Hello gurus and welcome to the Rainbow Mountain. I'm up 5,000 meters altitude. There's like snowy mountains. And then check out this is the Rainbow Mountain. Oh, the fog is just coming in. This is all different colors here. It's quite amazing. Unbelievably, at the top of this 5,000 meter high altitude mountain, I have the internet. It's hard to breathe, but I still have the internet, which is amazing. And I'm going to make a video about Bitcoin up here. It's bouncing back quite high from 33,000, 32,800, now bouncing to 37,000. Huge bounce, almost 20%, which is a massive, massive bounce. It doesn't have signs of bottoming out though on the technicals, but this was a big retracement. And a lot of people are going to FOMO in, so I do expect we can come up to even 41K. And then what happens at the 41K is very important. If it gets rejected there, it comes down very strongly back down. If we break through 41K, we remain bullish in a bull market. So very interesting times. It's a little bit weird though that we drop so strongly, everyone goes extremely bearish for one day, they start selling everything. And then the next day, everyone's all in going bullish. That's not a good sign to me. Usually the bottom of the market ends with people giving up on crypto, not talking about crypto, hating crypto, and it takes a while to rebound. So this is telling me this could be a dead cat bounce. I did buy one Bitcoin at 35K. My goal was to add a lot more at 29K. But if you're worried about missing a retracement and going back up, what you can do is start laddering in. I said this at 35K, I said this at 33K. What you can do is ladder in. It means you don't need to wait for the exact bottom. I bought one at 35K, and you can just buy it as it comes down or even as it goes up, DCA. So that way you don't miss the bottom if this was the actual bottom, which I don't think it is at the moment. I think we can come back to 41K, get rejected, and then come back down. But we'll watch it closely. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video, and let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin. And the clouds are moving away, so you can kind of see it's much clearer though without these clouds. But wow, look at the hike. Amazing. And it's different minerals that make this rainbow color. It's much brighter. The clouds are about to pass, so I'll just give it a few minutes, a few more seconds, and then we'll jump into the technicals, because see how all the fog is moving away right now. So you're about to get a clear view. My fiancée being cute as usual. And this is the Rainbow Mountain. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. So now we're into the charts for Bitcoin, and we had this big drop after we broke this major trend line that I've been talking about for a few months. This trend line's been here for 2 years, this blue one, and we broke it. So everyone went bullish yesterday. I think that was a mistake, because this was a major break, and a major break of a major kind of trend line. And we don't reverse a downtrend in one day. Yet everyone went from peak fear to peak bullish in one day. Crazy, the markets, how they are actually. And what I really I'm waiting. I did buy one Bitcoin at 35K a few days ago, but I am mainly waiting. Why? Because bottoming formations, they take time. The bottom takes time. Look at this bottom back here in May, June, July. It took time to form. It took almost a month. Same in 2021 in January. It took time to form. If people expect that we had a bottom in one day, I think they're getting a bit too excited, the overall markets. And in technical analysis, you need to always remember, I'll bring up the camera. In technical analysis, always remember that bottoms take time to form. They don't happen in one day. Tops can happen in one day. You have a top and then a big drop after the top. Bottoms take time. It takes a few days. You need to have a double bottom or a triple bottom or some reverse head and shoulders. You need to see signs of a reversal in the trend. And right now, we're not seeing that. Bitcoin is still trending down. It's still in a massive downtrend at the moment. Now, there was huge volume though, and that's a good thing. Volume predicts price, and that was a giant spike in volume, one of the all-time high volume spikes. Also in the stock markets, I was seeing in the stock markets, stochastic is oversold also and trying to head up. The stochastic is oversold and trying to turn up. So there is a few cases for some signs of bullishness. But again, bottoms take time to form. But the stochastic is oversold heading up. We had a lot of buying volume. My target to add more, I bought some at 35 I would also buy a lot more at 29 because this is the major support that you can see here. And if it gets worse, I will buy some at 19,000. What you can do if you're worried about catching the bottom or the top, what you can do is ladder in. Start buying now, start buying if it drops lower, start buying if it drops, ladder in. Don't put all your money in one go. That's what I recommend. Then you don't need to time the bottom, you don't need to time the top. Exactly. So Bitcoin on the daily is looking quite good. On the weekly, also looking good. Stochastic, very oversold, a lot of volume. We had a big bounce on the weekly candle, but I still think there is more pain. So I'm not putting a lot of capital at the moment. On the squeeze mob, we're still in the red, and it's turning even further red. Money flow index is still bottoming out. Not a lot of money is flowing back into Bitcoin right now. I think this was manipulation actually yesterday. A lot of people went bullish. The whole market went bullish. The Stock Guru bot, which you get in the crypto course, the links are down below, said to sell on the $60,000 in November. 10 days after I called the top on the 11th of November, the Stock Guru bot went red. It said sell, and it's dropped down since then from 60,000 to 34,000, and it's still red. It hasn't turned blue. And the Stock Guru bot is very accurate. People might be saying there is also a free version on the markets, but it's not as good as this one that you get in the crypto course. Keep that in mind. This was when the Stock Guru bot said to buy Bitcoin on the 20th of October 2020, when we went from 9,000 to 60,000. Then it said sell, and we had a big drop from 60,000 to 29,000. And now it said sell back here on the 60,000, and now we're sitting down here at 36,000, but it still hasn't turned blue to start buying yet. So also keep that in mind. Stochastic though is oversold and a lot of volume coming in. So those two indicators are showing that we could be heading up. EMA ribbons, we're way below the EMA ribbons, still on a downtrend. VPVR, this is why we had that big bounce yesterday, and I talked about this. The reason was we had so much volume on the VPVR. This shows you here at the 35,000, 33,000 area that this is the most buying and selling area. You can see that this VPVR shows that this area here is the most buying and selling, and the second biggest one is at the 48,000. So if we do head up to 48,000, expect major resistance there. But that 33,000 was a very big support at 32, 33, and that's why we got that huge bounce. But that's why I'm also inclined to think that we have more downside, because we got such a big bounce on a major support, which is very expected. And everyone went bullish, and I think a lot of people are going to be caught in a bull trap. That's my opinion. On the 4 hourly, it's overbought now, turning to head down. A lot of volume coming in, but the thing is, there was no bottoming formation, everyone. A bottoming formation looks something like this. We get something like, this was one bottom. It'll be if we get a double bottom and then it turns with a lot of volume and heads up, that's a bottoming pattern. Or if we get a head and shoulder, something like this, that's a bottoming pattern with a lot of volume to head up on the final peak. Those are bottoming patterns. This is not a bottoming pattern. This was a lower low, one low and then a lower low and not a higher high. So in my opinion, this is not finished. Everyone went extremely bullish so quickly, the whole markets. But on technical analysis, I've been doing this for 19 years. This is not a bottoming pattern. It's not a double bottom. It's not a triple bottom. It's not a reverse head and shoulders. There was no bottoming pattern. It's just everyone went from peak fear to peak euphoria in bullishness in one day. It's crazy how much the market swings. And that's why I really recommend learning the crypto course. Down below, you can join my course. There's 6,000 students taking the course. If you're thinking, oh, I'm just trying to sell courses or something like this, I'm a multi-millionaire. I have a project, MCRT, valued, the fully diluted market cap is hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm a trader for 19 years. I've been investing stocks, cryptocurrency. I was in crypto since 2012. I'm not here to sell you courses. The reason I want you to take my course is so you know what you're doing in the markets and really learn technical analysis. It's much better than going through 19 years of my experience, losing money, winning money, losing money over 19 years than it is to take a 12-hour course, join my 6,000 students, the link down below, and learn all of this. So I don't think we're bottomed out yet. Everyone went bullish. I haven't yet. But again, I did buy one Bitcoin, if you followed my videos a few days ago, at 35K. Now, if we do turn, if we either make a double bottom here, then I will add heavy into here with longs and spot positions on Bitcoin and buy it head up. But I think we've got more to drop. My target is 29K to add a lot more to Bitcoin. And hopefully that holds. With the conditions of the stock market, that might not be the case. On the 4 hourly, we're also way below the EMA. Oh, we're coming back into the EMA ribbons, but again, massive downtrend. The Stock Guru bot is still saying sell. It hasn't turned bullish. We bounced very heavily off that VP of VR. The 42K has a major resistance that would also have to get through. So again, I'm not so bullish here. On the 4 hourly, we're also very overbought right now on the stochastic. It's very overbought, so it could turn to head down. Let's check out the money flow on the 4 hourly. Squeeze mob went from it's green now, so it is heading towards the green. Money flow index, money is flowing into Bitcoin on the 4-hourly charts. A lot of money flowed in. So in my opinion, we are going to drop further, but what you can do the best strategy is DCA. It's ladder in. Don't put all your money in one go right now. It's best to start entering like I did. I entered at 35. 32 was a nice entry because that was a major support, 32,800. Let's go closer. What's going to happen for the next few hours? Stock Guru bought fire to buy on the hourly, but on the hourly it's not so accurate. I don't like using it, so I like using it mainly on the daily, so I'm going to change it, turn it off on the hourly, so it doesn't show on the hourly, because on the daily it's the most accurate, the SG alert bot. So on the hourly it kind of does look like bottoming, but it's more like a curve bottom. But again, no double bottom, a lower low. It's not showing me it's curving, but it's not showing me a very good bottom. A lot of volume coming in though. Stochastic is overbought, trying to head down. I'm not convinced. Even if we do come up at 40k, 41k, there's going to be big resistance. What I think is going to happen, it's going to either right now going to drop after trapping a lot of bulls, or come up here, hit 41, then drop, trapping a lot of bulls. But if you buy spot positions, that's also okay. So how I would open a trade on Bitcoin, I'm going to show you where I would open the trade and how I would open trade, only for a small trade. If you want to make trades on Bitcoin, underneath this video, in the description and pin comment underneath the video, smash up this thumbs up button. Let's get thousands of likes on this video. Everyone hit the subscribe. I'm about to hit 68,000 subscribers today, which is amazing. Click the join button to see my live trades as I buy stocks and cryptos. I've been stock shopping actually. And Bitcoin trading, go down below underneath this video, Bitcoin trading on Bybit, this link down below. If you use this link, sign up to Bybit, you go down, click this link, sign up to Bybit, you get a 4,100 USD bonus when you sign up to Bybit and deposit Bitcoin. And then once you sign up, it's going to open this. This is my Bybit account. In here, I've got now 98,000, almost 99,000 USD. It jumped about 2,000, 2.67 Bitcoin. I'm holding one Bitcoin net in here, which I bought at 35,000, which is up a bit. I've got 55,000 USDT. I've got $1,500 of Casta. I've actually got $1 million of Casta because I'm a venture capitalist. But in this account, I've got, which I got from the IDO, and I've got no trades open. So if I was to open a trade, I would actually go short here. Too many people went bullish too quickly. And this is a double top as well. I would just take a very small trade. This was a double top here. I'm going to do only a small trade. I'm still bullish Bitcoin. You just saw that I bought one Bitcoin at 35, but I do think we're going to drop here. I'm going to make a very small trade. Stop loss just a bit above that second peak, and my target on this drop is the previous, I think the previous low, because there'll be a lot of panic here. So that's a short that I'm going to take on Bitcoin. Everyone's buying into Bitcoin right now. Maybe they're right, but I'm not seeing a bottoming formation. I'm going to take a small short here. I'm risking $860 to make $3,770, a 4.39 ratio trade, which is very nice trade. I'm risking, again, $860 to make $3,770 unleveraged. If I use 10x leverage, that's $37,000 of profits. If I use 100x leverage, $370,000. So I'm going to take a short here on Bitcoin, but again, just a small one. So my stop loss will be at $37,712. I'm going to open the trade now, and my take profit at 33,000. So let's open this trade. So I'm going short, just a small one, because I am bullish Bitcoin, and if this is the bottom, I don't want to have a big short. So it's a 10x leverage short. 10x leverage. I'm going to short with $500. Open short. Confirm. I just opened a short on Bitcoin. My take profit, it's already in the profits by like $1 something. My take profit again is at 33,000. My take profit 33,000, which will give me a profit of $470, 105% return on investment. And my stop loss will be at 37,712. 37,712. So I'm risking $99 to make $470 on the trade. So now I'm going to set that trade, confirm. So that's my short. It's up already $12 since I clicked that, opened it, 2.8%, up $13. So it looks like Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit after the short. My take profit is at 33,000, which will give me $500, almost $500. My stop loss is at 37,000, which I risk $100, which is beautiful. So that's a trade I took on Bitcoin. I do think we're going to come down because a lot of people went too bullish too quickly. The whole crypto Twitter, I'm again the only one going short here. That I noticed in the entire market. And again, my target, I did buy one at 35 Bitcoin, but down at 29, I want to buy a lot. And I think it can get worse with these market conditions. So keep that in mind. So that's my trades, everyone. Again, if you want to trade like you just saw me do, underneath this video, the link to Bybit is down below. And these are some comments from, we also had some news. Charles Schwab, $7.5 trillion asset manager, is considering launching a crypto ETF. MCRT, there's a huge announcement. Make sure you go onto the Twitter. There's going to be a big announcement coming up. When you're at a party and nobody wants to talk about crypto, that's when you know the bottom's in. Right now, everyone's talking about crypto. No one's panicking yet. No one's saying crypto. That's from my experience of being in the markets. When everyone hates me, when the comments are underneath this video saying, fuck you, James, crypto is a scam, I hate crypto, I hate Bitcoin, I hate listening to you. When that happens in the comment section down below, that's when the bottom is in, everyone. When everyone's bullish like this, that's not the bottom in my experience. Let's see some more comments. How lucky we are to have you. Thank you, Elizabeth. A day in the life of a trader. Did you hear anything I just said? Of course. Thinking about candles, everyone kind of knows this. So far, the best channel on daily crypto updates. Keep it short, straight to the point. Thank you. Thank you for my favorite Bitcoin guru, James. I'm trusting you and only you to get these trades out with the least damage possible. Thank you in advance. Rebecca, I recommend you take the course and you learn, not just my course, everyone. I also recommend reading every single book on technical analysis, advanced technical analysis. There's amazing information. My course is my summary of my 19 years of experience, but there's a lot of information. Watch every YouTube video, watch these channels, learn everything you can do about technical. Okay, these videos are very long. Thank you all for watching. Hit the subscribe button down there. We're hitting 68,000 subscribers today. Smash up the thumbs up button. This is James from Stock Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.